Just wanted to ask about 3 questions. First is, you mentioned Nadi reading. You know, it's so magical, mystical, or such deep. You know, I just sent my thumbprint to my mother 2 years ago, and she had the Nadi reading. How do they find out who my mother is, my father is, my wife is, my kids are?
I think traditionally those few masters like a Bruhu, Sugar, Agastya had mastered the science like a mirror which will reflect Akashic records. Those leaves are not ordinary leaves, because not once, at least twice I got told. Once when I was 14-year-old boy, we went to this Vaidishwaran temple. We all went inside the temple, had darshan and came out. My father is a great believer of all this. So he went with the priest, and the priest took him to his house, which is just next to the temple. And that temple belongs to a monastery, which is our family monastery, like Madhurayadinam. And it's under Madhurayadinam, that temple. So we went and sat there. My mother, myself, and my younger brother, elder brother, all of us gave the thumb. Last I gave, he gave leaves for all of them and started reading out. His son and his younger brother read for each one. His son read for my mother, and he was reading for my father, and his younger brother read for my elder brother. Like this, they were sitting and reading. And finally my thumb he took and brought the leaf. The moment he came out with the leaf, he said, he is a sannyasi, an incarnation, so we have no leaf for him. He has a free will to decide his life. And whenever this kind of impression comes, we are supposed to do Pada Puja and offer things. Whatever today, that day he got, he gave the whole thing to me. And anyhow, that was not convincing for me. I asked for a leaf, that where it says very clearly. When I took the leaf, I understood very clearly my mother's name, the father's name, my grandfather's name, and even the name Nithyananda. That time I have not assumed this name. I have not assumed the name. That time I had the name given by my parents and one initiation name given by my Guru. Of course, I heard this word from Arunagiri Yogeshwara, but I have not assumed it as my name. And like if you show a mirror and how it will change whatever is above, like that I saw very clearly it was changing. And now for Biddi temple, we want to get the details. I wanted to get the details. Usually, whenever I take this major decision, not only I sit with my intuition, I try to find one more reference. See, even when some people come and ask me, should I marry or not and all that, if they are going to listen to my instruction, I will also be that responsible. So I tell them, please get me your horoscope also. I get, not apart from my intuition, I will have one more scriptural reference. Only then finally I will give them the conclusion. So with that Biddi temple, I want to do the same thing. Because I don't want anybody to demolish tomorrow the idea of my experience and pull the whole thing down. For example, this many religions founded by one master, if you just demolish and establish that person was never enlightened, whole religion collapses. But Hinduism doesn't have that problem. Understand? Because the Dhamma, the Atma Pramana and Apta Pramana always matches, correlates. So I wanted the whole thing to be established with both the documents, Atma Pramana and Apta Pramana. Apta means rishis, the traditional great masters Pramana. So that's why I wanted these leaves for this temple. So when we went and this guy read out and gave us some 13 different places where we have to dig and get the material. So during that time also I told, give me the leaf. He said, Swamiji, when you ask, how can I say no? Please take the whole thing. And he sent one full suitcase. And first one set, I read the information and copied it. Like I scanned and read out and recorded. Then the second set of questions, the same leaf I am picking and just the words are changing. And I don't know how to, even for you guys, I know how difficult it is for you guys to believe. But what I am saying is with all my integrity. That's all I can say. Nothing else. I don't have any other proof. But finally we have the leaf now with us. The first set of scanning we have. Second set, same leaf. Second set of scanning is different. I have. So somehow I feel this bunch of leaves created by them are more like a mirror of the cosmic archives.
Makes sense.
That is why the other guys who don't have the original leaf are not able to do it authentically. You understand?
Yes.
Only the traditional guys are able to do it authentically.
And one for me.